Hey, hello everybody, welcome back to Gran Turismo 3 and the second part of the Trial Mountain 2-hour endurance race. A little bit of a volume warning, it's going to be going blah, 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 blah when I unpause, so check your volume. And 3, 2, 1, let's get this, you guys. Jesus, listen to that. Madness. Alright, so we're on cold tires. This car is ready for another half an hour. Good old cold tires, man. You gotta drive like you're underwater or something. I kind of like driving on cold tires. It really gives you a chance to get used to the car that you're driving. And then all of a sudden, like, you know, its abilities just kind of increase as the tires warm up. So it's kind of like I mean, I guess you could really, no pun intended, and, you know, it's like a warm-up lap, you know what I'm saying? Not only do you warm your tires, but kind of warm yourself up, too. I guess he didn't, or he must have thought that I was going to pass him on the left, so he moved all the way the hell over to the right, not realizing that that's where I was going. We're going to blast by the Subaru here. Jesus. Oh. That would have been amazing if we had have actually made that successfully. Holy crap. We were steaming. And still with cold tires, you know? Jeez. And NSX pitting it. Oh, we might get a pass here on the NSX. Whoop. He might be able to get out of the box before we pass him. Oh, there he is! At the exact same time. Now, the only reason why it was so loud there is because I was looking back. Come on, NSX. You got a fresh set of tires? So do I. Yeah, the NSX is crushing it, man. I'm actually blown away how fast that NSX is. Because these are all stock, right? The requirements for this race is no upgrades. Bring whatever car you want, but it has to be an actual dealership vehicle. And it cannot be upgraded. Well, tires. You can pick your tires. My favorite race in this entire game is actually the Polyphony Digital Cup. That's my favorite race in Gran Turismo 3 and 4. Love that race, man. Because it's all stock vehicles. That's like the heart of Gran Turismo. Car to car. Pitting in. I love driving this car, man. That's so good. It's such a fun car to drive. Very precise as well. Like, that XJ is one of the finest cars, man. By far. Whoa. Turned in way late there. Decent recovery, though. I'll never forget the first time that I saw a picture of an XJ220 in real life. Because the first time I ever saw this car was when Gran Turismo 2 came out. And I mean, the graphics of Gran Turismo 2 were amazing for their time. But you couldn't really tell exactly what this car actually looked like. And I remember seeing pictures of it when... way back in the day when Yahoo was actually more popular than Google, and it was the #1 source of everything. Yahoo was the original Google. Whoa, nowadays people go to Google to figure things out. Well, they used to go to Yahoo. And yeah, I can remember searching all these different cars that I was seeing in video games to see what they look like in real life. And I remember seeing the first picture I saw of the XJ, and I was like, holy. Like, man, that's a nice car, you know? So fancy. She's so fancy. You know, the XJ is a proper supercar as well. Especially for early 90s supercars, man. Whoa. Like, the 90s was like supercar city. Friggin' everybody was trying to make supercars. Jaguar has more than one supercar, that's for sure. Even back in these times as well. Like, nowadays they have quite a bit of serious cars. But it was this and the XJR15, which I wish they had that car in this game, the XJR15. Very, very nice Jaguar. Yeah, I've actually seen an XJR15 in real life as well. Crazy, eh, you guys? It was at a huge car show that basically is like once a year in a place near where I live called Lansdowne Park. And there's this place called Hog's Back Marina, and it has a huge parking lot. And they use that parking lot for a very serious car show. Like, they set up tents and, you know, they got like the dyno machine and everything out there. Pretty crazy. Yeah, there was this one company or business or something that brought an XJR15 in the back of an 18-wheeler and offloaded it. Man, did that thing ever steal the show. Oh, 1 second. Sorry, you guys. I gotta stop my dog from scratching her face. Yeah, you can't be scratching your face, so you're gonna make big bubbles. Wow! See what you made me do, Sophia? See what you made me do? I can't let my dog go crazy scratching herself this summer, man. If you're wondering, my dog has eczema, which makes your skin kind of dry. So it kind of makes it itchy a little bit. But, you know, if a person has eczema, you scratch it a little bit, and then you're fine. But for a dog, they just literally keep on scratching, right? Until they, like, actually hurt themselves and, like, you know, cut themselves open with their claws, right? Turn. It's the second time we turned mad late there. It's the second time it was a decent recovery as well. That front right is getting very, very beat up. Like the front right got beat up in the first stint that we did, but it's getting pretty beat up in the second stint here. It's because the car itself is now getting hot. Because we've been running it for 40 minutes now. Yeah. A Jaguar XJ220 is not going to like this for 40 minutes straight. It's going to be a pretty hot car, that's for damn sure. You'd pull over and it would be going tickety 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 tickety. Park it in the shade, my man. Park it in the shade. Oh my god, you guys. You know what I saw yesterday? I let Sophia outside, and it was a 370Z. Yes, I know the car that I'm about to mention is a 350Z, but this was a 370Z with the paint job of Takashi's Nissan 350Z from Tokyo Drift, like the dark gray with the big locust on the side. I was like, no fucking way. He had different rims on it, and he actually had a black exhaust, you guys. Like a black exhaust. Like his exhaust was like powder-coated black. I was like, damn, that is friggin' nice. But it was the actual Takashi, like DK, his dark gray 350 with the locust on the driver's side. Well, on the passenger side. This was an American 370Z, but Takashi's is a Japanese 350Z. It's actually not a 350Z, to be fairly honest. It is a Fair Lady Z, because that's what they call them in Japan. But yes, long story short, he had the same paint job. He didn't have a big stupid spoiler, like I said, and he had different rims. And he had a black exhaust, but it was the same paint job. And it was at the Tim Hortons when I was leaving. And he was coming out of the drive-thru, basically, and he had his windows down, and I was like, oh shit, yo, Tokyo Drift. And he like nodded at me with a smile, you know, like, yep. Pretty cool. I mean, it's not expensive to put a sticker on the side of your car. It's just cool to see that, right? I instantly recognized it, like immediately. I was like, oh shit, it's the Takashi's car from Tokyo Drift. What? Whoa, friggin' lag, man. Did you guys see the screen jitter there? I'm trying to take it a little bit easy. Our tires are very unbalanced right now. And, I would attest to that being simply just the fact that we've been running for 45 minutes here. Starting to beat the car up a little bit. I'm going to try to take it easy for a couple of laps. You have to understand that there's not a set amount of laps to complete, right? So we're not actually racing to complete laps. this race is simply over at 2 hours. Well, the lap in which you are on after the clock goes over 2. Seem to cool the front right down a little bit. Driving nice and relaxed. Like I said, we're not racing laps here, we're racing the clock. So it doesn't matter if we run slower laps, because the time is still counting. Casual drive, man. It's like we're on our way to Grandma's place. Woo. Look at how beautiful this game is, man. Holy crap. Hold on, you guys. I gotta hit pause there for a quick second. Jeez. Had a cat or a dog hair like right on the tip of my lip. I tried to blow I tried to blow it off a couple of times, but it didn't work. Woo. Fly, Jaguar, fly. This car's so awesome. And yes, if you're wondering, this is the car that we will be using for the Polyphony Digital Cup as well, because that race is also, vehicles with no upgrades. No upgrade allowed. And for the Polyphony Digital Cup, this car will have 200 miles on it. So it'll have its extra horsepower from the mileage and oil change. Hello, Lancer. Beautiful purple. I love that color, man. Amaranth metallic, you guys. So fancy. Oh. Yeehaw. I love that corner. It's such a good gravity turn, because you're coming down a hill and then you're like, and hit the bottom of the hill, and it just gives you all kinds of handling. So if you're turning too hard at that moment, you get some pretty hefty oversteer, and if you're not turning hard enough, you get some pretty hefty understeer. It's like finding that fine balance of braking properly. Hey, it's the NSX. Hey, big fella. Yeah, as if that NSX is that fast, man. That guy's driving the shit out of that car. Man. Because like an RX-7 and an NSX, pretty evenly matched, to be fair. Like, even in Track Race Battle, the NSX and the RX-7 were pretty similar. I used to watch that show like every single day, I guess. Track Race Battle. It's like Gran Turismo, but in real life. I was actually thinking of finding every episode of that show and uploading it on my channel. It's an old Japanese show. It's literally like Gran Turismo in real life. They take a bunch of cars, throw them on a racetrack, and see which one is the best. Simple as that. But they actually have like professional drivers driving all the cars. It's called Track Race Battle. Track Race Battle. I fucking love that show, man. Stato! Man, I'm gonna go watch that shit after I'm done this endurance race, to be fair. Let's see if I can find it. I know there's a couple of channels on YouTube that have it. Yeah. Yeah, it was an old Japanese show, you guys. Called Track Race Battle. Go see if you can find it, you guys. You guys will definitely enjoy it. If you watch people play Gran Turismo on YouTube, you will fucking love Track Race Battle, I'm telling you. It is literally Gran Turismo, but like real life, with real life cars, real life drivers, even the Drift King himself, Mr. Sushiha. My God. He drives some of the cars all the time. They have like go-go and everything. You guys will recognize some of the drivers that drive in that show as well. Some of the most legendary Japanese wheelmen there are. My God, hear the torque on that as we accelerated out of that corner? Whoa, 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 whoa. God damn. The transmission is just grabbing the gear. Skyline Pit. Holy crap! We got a little bit airborne there. I guess it goes without saying, you know, like this car literally flies, man. Holy crap. Look at the consistency as well. We're just 128, 129, 128, 129, 128. Jesus. This thing runs straight up sleepy by laps. Like you're so casual driving this car. It's a very well balanced machine. Just the right amount of power. Just the right amount of handling. Just the right amount of everything, really. If you're wondering why I never come to the inside of that corner, is because you end up having to slow down way too much. So you can actually keep a lot of your speed by coming around the center of that corner, or at like the one-third mark of the track. Whereas normally you want to be like on every corner pretty much, right? Like you want to be like this on every corner. But the last corner there before you come down the hill, it's kind of strange. Just the way that the track is shaped, you end up shaving off a little bit of time. Quite a decent amount of time, to be honest with you, if you do it just right. I'll show you what I mean when we get there. Oh. Yeah, look at our consistency on the right. Solid 129s. Again, if you guys haven't watched a lot of my other videos, that is the sign of a veteran driver. If they're able to run laps like that, where it's basically the same fucking lap time every single time, only off by a few milliseconds, you know what I mean? That's how you know you're watching somebody who knows exactly what they're doing. Yeah, this corner right here, you never want to come all the way into it. See how much I had to slow down there? And I still didn't come all the way into it, but I still had to slow down quite a bit to actually finish the corner out. I can feel the car running a little bit, I can feel the car running a little bit sluggish right now, just because it's super hot. She'll have a chance to cool down once we get into the pit. And we're floating for 10 seconds. We're getting some bad handling now. Our front right is beginning to get into the orange once again. Hello there, Mitsubishi Lancer. So you want to be about here, because then you end up hitting that little gravity rut. I kind of messed that one up a little bit, but you guys can see the idea that I'm trying to point out. Just that turn, though, that's like, whoa. That's the only turn on this track that you really want to do that for. Give me 1 second, you guys, Jesus. Fucking hell. It's because it's hot in my house right now. So I'm getting like that glistening sweat on my face, my neck and shit. Whoa. So cat hair and dog hair is like fucking sticking to my face. I can just imagine what real life race car drivers go through with the helmet on and all that crap. Like if you had like a hair on your face or something, holy shit, dude, there's nothing you can do about it. You just have to keep on driving the car. Yeah, you'd have to wait until you get into the pit stop to like friggin' rip your helmet off and wipe your face or something. Formula 1, you definitely wouldn't be able to do that because it takes a little while to get that helmet on and off. Formula 1 pit stops are like 3 seconds. If you're wondering, this car's actually a 5-speed as well. It's another thing about the XJ220 that's amazing, the fact that it's a 5-speed. Oh yeah, one more time, let's go. One more lap on these tires. And we will also hit the hour mark as well. That front right is really not holding onto the road anymore, man. +2 the whole way. See our rallyometer? The whole time we were going down the straightaway, it was like, relax, +2, calm down. you guys. Boom, 1 hour. We're halfway through this race. Pit stop. Where do we in? Box number 2. Blip, 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 blip. And thank you guys for coming out and watching part 2 of the Apricot Hill. What the hell am I talking about? The Trial Mountain 2-hour endurance race. You guys do me a favor, leave a like on the video, maybe even subscribe to the channel. Other than that, I freaking love you. And I wish you the total best. Hope you guys have a freaking awesome rest of a little bit of time. And yes, as I said in the first episode, I will be uploading the rest of this race today, so fair not. It should be there by now, to be fairly honest. But yeah, man, see you guys there. Bye. Bye.